about the sequential thought map, a simple way of sequencing your thoughts and making them clear and precise. So I'm going to start with a very small anecdote. Imagine that you are going on a walk. You walk 10 steps ahead, then you all of a sudden turn in this direction and walk here. Then you come back, then you go la 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 la, and you are nowhere because you started in one direction, you took the next, and in an unplanned way, you kept walking. The destination is way too far, even while you've been walking. This is just how an unplanned write-up goes. If you do not know which sequence you will be following, if you do not have an idea about which direction you would want to move in, you will end up at the same place revolving like I was and going nowhere. This is where the sequential thought map comes into the picture. Well, in yesterday's video, we spoke about the webbed thought map. The webbed thought map takes up random ideas together, and in today's video, the sequential thought map gives it a proper path, a proper structure and a proper way. So come, let's see how we can create a sequential thought map. There are two steps for creating the sequential thought map. Step number 1 is reviewing your thoughts. Basically, whatever random thoughts you have jotted down on paper, see if all of them align with your main plot or not. If not, take up a small little break, review everything, check each and every subplot and see if that is in alignment with your thought or not. After you have reviewed your thought map, the next step is to give it a sequence. Sequencing isn't some rocket science. It is a simple way of putting your thoughts in a flowchart. You all remember, right, how we used to use the arrows and create a flowchart? That's what we are going to do in the sequential thought map. In the sequential thought map, take your subplots and give them a sequence. There are again two ways of doing this. Number 1, in your web thought map, you can mark them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or in the other way, you can take up the flowchart and write one by one what subplot comes first, what next, what the third one, and so on. This way, you are going to have a clear idea of the sequence of your story. This way, you're not going to mess up in between the story. You'll have a clear vision, a clear path to walk and write about. Do keep in mind two simple aspects while creating the sequential thought map. Number 1, when you are creating that sequence, ensure that you take a lot of time or you brainstorm if this is what you want. The second thing, when you create this, do not go ahead and back, don't go back and forth too much with this. Keeping these two things in mind, your sequential thought map is going to be the best way of following the writing journey. This way, you'll walk ahead, not going and deviating too much. So, do keep these small things in mind while creating the sequential thought map. Lastly, if you liked our video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Mithas Services channel, Simplifying Learning with Mithas Services. To know more about Mithas Services, please find the link to our website in the description. We are a one-stop solution for training, publishing and all your writing solutions. So please go out and check the website right away. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and wish you all the best for your writing ventures.